What was life like in the Middle Ages? Picture this. You wake up before dawn, not to an alarm clock, but to the tolling of church bells echoing across muddy streets where human waste flows like rivers. Welcome to medieval Europe, where survival was an art form and death lurked around every corner. The average person lived to just 35 years old, but those who survived childhood faced a world both brutal and surprisingly sophisticated. Forget everything you think you know about dirty peasants. Medieval people were obsessed with cleanliness. They bathed regularly, brushed their teeth with twigs, and even used primitive toothpaste made from ground bones and herbs. The wealthy perfumed their bodies with exotic spices, while commoners scrubbed themselves with harsh lye soap that could strip skin raw. But here's where it gets fascinating. Medieval people ate better than you might expect. Lords feasted on elaborate dishes, peacock stuffed with herbs, honey-glazed ham, and wine that flowed like water. Even peasants enjoyed hearty porridge, fresh bread, ale for breakfast, and surprisingly, more meat than the average person eats today. They just had to avoid the occasional ergot poison grain that could send entire villages into hallucinogenic madness. Society operated on a rigid hierarchy where your birth determined everything. A blacksmith's son would never become a knight, but within their class, medieval people found love, laughter, and purpose. They gathered in taverns for storytelling, celebrated harvest festivals with wild abandon, and created art that still takes our breath away centuries later. The most shocking truth? Despite the plagues, wars, and hardships, medieval people weren't just surviving. They were building the foundations of our modern world, one stone cathedral and revolutionary idea at a time. Their legacy lives in every university, every democratic principle, and every romantic ideal we hold dear today.